The YWCA is a saving grace in a time of struggle for many area families. And tonight, we offer another example of how the organization empowers women, helping them reach their full potential. News 19's Heather Armstrong is here now to tell you about a few programs for women who are leaving drug treatment programs and making that next step to independence. Heather?
Well, Scott, the YWCA has at least a dozen programs that help women, but you're about to hear about one that helps women battling addiction and helps them get back on their feet. The women you're about to meet might resemble someone you know.
I lost my job, and then I was in school at the time, and I finished my bachelor's degree, but couldn't find a job.
I got divorced, and I was 40, and I thought all of a sudden freedom. But that freedom led to, drinking all day long.
I was a certified nursing assistant, worked in Madison, tore my rotator cuff, got Vicodin and hydrocodone, and before I knew it, even though I wasn't in pain anymore, it was doing something for me.
3 women, different stories, same situation. Addiction took their jobs, hurt their families, and crushed their spirit.
When they come in here and when I'm showing them around, I always show them the room that I stayed in. And I always say, this is where the miracle happened for me. And that if they can get just a quarter of what I got out of this house, that they'll accomplish their goals.
Robbie Meyer was a certified nursing assistant with high hopes for the future. But the only place addiction was taking her, jail.
The district attorney and one of the attorneys that I got decided that I was worth saving after a 3rd drunk driving ticket.
Robbie says ending up at Ruth House is nothing shy of a miracle.
After the drinking and all of that is when everything in my life started to turn in a direction that made sense. I now have peace with food. I have peace in life.
The main goal of Ruth House is to get women ready for the next step, and that means getting a job. The YWCA's Employment Readiness Program gives the women jobs at We Shine, a maid service that does more than clean windows and mop floors. For Beth Brott, it taught her how to clean up her act.
I was broken. Broken, soulless is what I felt like, and I'm very, very alone.
Beth is currently in the program, and while this is not her long-term career path, it's a start.
In a few years from now, I will be, financially stable. I will be in another career. I will have maybe grandchildren. I'll have my family back to where I had it before.
Beth says most of her life she felt like an outsider. Ruth House feels like home.
This is what I need, just the stepping stone to get back on my feet again.
I should point out that Peggy Ham, the coordinator of Ruth House, said 2 friends took her to Ruth House when she lost her apartment. Well, she's been sober for 5.5 years now and says working at Ruth House is the most rewarding job she's ever had. Scott?
All right, thanks, Heather. You do not have to be in Ruth House in order to take part in the Employment Readiness Program. The YWCA accepts referrals from other agencies. Now, this Tuesday at the annual Circle of Friends Luncheon,